Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a CRM that I just signed up for and I'm going to be utilizing. Now in the past, I stated I didn't need to use a CRM because I was able to kind of keep control of everything with email and Excel spreadsheets. Well, it's not the case anymore. I'm expanding and now I'm getting into wholesaling and bankruptcy foreclosures. So I am going to need a database. HubSpot.com is just one of many free ones that you can utilize. So if you're interested in learning about this particular CRM and its functions, please stay tuned. Please note that I am not an attorney. This is not a sponsored video because this is a free site. So it's HubSpot.com. If you're interested, stay tuned. So first thing you need to do is just sign up, right? You sign up, you create an email address. If you have a work email or a business email, then you may want to utilize that. So here, and then you just put in your password like always. And here you have logged in. And once you log in, it's going to ask you to verify your email address. And then it's going to make you do a few tasks or answer a few questions before you get started and you get all set up. So they're going to want to know, like, are you the only one that is in your company? Are you the only one that's going to be using this? Are you going to have a group of people maybe utilizing your particular, access to your files? So you have to answer that sort of thing. They want to know if you wanted to integrate some of your other apps. So you are able to integrate for sure Gmail. I saw that, and maybe some other apps. I don't know about Word or some other functions you could probably add on here to kind of streamline everything and put it all in one central location. All right, so I just signed up for this and I'm sort of maneuvering through this, but so far it's really easy to kind of navigate through. If you notice, my name is here, and then there's a portion here for a logo or like a picture, and then there's a notifications function here where you have like actions and maybe certain tasks that you have to complete. There is a settings option, and it goes over security and all that sort of thing. And then you have a marketplace portion here, again, where you can find apps to integrate. I mentioned Gmail. I'm sure there are a lot of other ones that you can probably integrate with HubSpot. And then here is a quick search. If you want to search for a quick client or a file, you could probably just type that name in. And then if you want to go to the dashboard, you just click on dashboard library and it just tells you, all sorts of things. It just depends on what you want to utilize this for. I am utilizing this strictly for just the contacts portion of it. I need something to kind of house all of that. So I'm sure that there's a way that you can sort of animate all of your contacts and upload them all at one time. Right now I'm just kind of playing with it. So I was working on this particular client. So this is Elizabeth Koseshian, I believe. It sounds like Kardashian, but she might be from the same ethnic background. But anyway, I was putting her information in, and because I'm going to be utilizing this for bankruptcy files and bankruptcy real estate, I need to put something in here that is a marker for me. So this one is a bankrupt account. So the ones that I put in for real estate, I think I'll just put RE in front of their name. So that way, when I'm opening it and I'm reading it as a list, like from here, I can automatically know that this one is a bankrupt file. So anyway, you basically type in the name. It is that simple. You type in the name, you type in the email. Now, I believe that this individual did not have an email address that popped up on my little free search. So I didn't put that in there. It was a contact number. Here you can actually dictate, who this goes to, who this particular file goes to if you were working with a group of people. Here, the last contacted. Here, there's a life cycle stage, which I like. So you can put lead if it's an opportunity. What kind of file is this? Is it in process? Like what's going on here? You can put that in. And then here, there's a status of this particular lead. So I'm attempting to contact this individual, but then it may open to an open deal or in process or a new one. So there's just certain functions that you can put on here, which I like. And then up here, there is reports, as I mentioned. So you could potentially run a report probably for your lead status or maybe your life cycle stage. So that is good that you can do that. If you wanted to make a note, you could do that here. Create a note. You can create an email. You can make a phone call. You can log a call or email or meeting, make a task. You can schedule a meeting. So far I have created a note with this particular client. So again, this is bankruptcy, so I want to put in some identifying information for her particular file. So this is a jurisdiction. She's California Central. I want to put that in here. This is her case number, 1023913. This is the amount of her claim. And then the last thing that I'm going to put is what I'm doing. What's my action step? So I created a letter and I'm going to send a flyer out to the client and I'm going to send it out today. So I put today's date. All right, so this is something that you can do. You can put anything in here that you'd like, whatever keeps you on task. And that's the thing. And I think after this, you need to save it. I don't know if the save option is automated or not. You may need to change that in the settings, but you could certainly save that. And then another thing that I wanted to show you is here, you can actually save your documents to this, right? So you can create your Word documents or maybe a PDF file, whatever it is, you know, your contracts, your things that you're sending to the clerk, and then just upload them here. And then they're all on this one centralized place, which I like. Now, I don't know if Word or Excel would be a function for this. It probably is. So you may be able to create a letter. I didn't see a place that said create a letter, but you may be able to add that. That may be something that you have to pay for, or you may just have to check the marketplace to see if they're integrated. All right, so anyway, you can save your documents there. You can also save images here too, and insert links. So there's just a lot of things that you can do. All right, so I'm going to follow up. I want to set a follow-up task for myself. So that's another thing that you can do, another function that is on here. So you just click task and then you create task. Now I've already created one. And so because I'm sending out a letter today and a flyer, I'm going to follow up on that in maybe a week. So on the July the 20th, I'm going to follow up and with the lead and make additional calls. So down here you can just type, you know, what it is that you need to follow up with. Are you going to send another letter out? Or are you going to follow up with lead? I'm going to make additional calls and probably call family members. So make additional calls to family members and client. Okay, so and then just save it. And so here I have a task and I know what I'm supposed to do. So this is great. This is free. Why not try it? I think I shied away from using this because it was too reminiscent on me working with certain CRMs in the law firms that I was with and with the credit union that I was with. And it's just a nightmare going through that. It felt too much like work. But here it is, I'm doing this by myself, right? So I'm putting things in here. I don't have to, you know, read someone else's notes or, you know, someone else's stuff that they're doing. This is strictly for my business, and this is going to keep me on task. So don't be intimidated by this, is what I'm saying, right? You can utilize this, okay? So I'm hoping that is helpful for anyone that is wondering about CRMs and they're not really sure what to do. I say just try it. It's free. There are some that say they are free and then it's just for on a trial basis. HubSpot.com is not on a trial basis. It is absolutely free. I'm sure you can probably get upgrades and you can add on things that may cost money. But for the basic functionality of this so far, I haven't had to pay anything. I didn't put in a credit card number. I didn't do anything to that effect. So give this a try, okay? If anyone who is interested out there in CRMs, HubSpot.com. I also wanted to note or point out that my services are still available to you. So there's case management services that are out there. There's still coaching calls that I'm still doing. My course is still available. That's doing well. I'm really excited about that. As I mentioned, it's $1,000. It is 10 lessons that are included in there from beginning to end. It's all in sequence. There are scripts, letters, and contracts that are included in that particular course that I've created. All right, so I appreciate you. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.